What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to just talk to you about the future of capital markets and how AI, tokenization and DeFi are all at this intersection where we're finding that markets are getting decentralized, digital and transformed by this synergetic power of blockchain and artificial intelligence. And we will be obviously delving deep into the fascinating world of all of these things and how they are sort of changing things. We'll talk about how DeFi is democratizing financial systems and in what ways. We'll also talk about the tokenization of real world assets and the accelerating role of AI in all of this. So if you're somebody who's interested in knowing what the evolution of capital markets are, if you're somebody who wants to be an investor or trader, then you want to stay tuned till the end of this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and also make sure you head on over to our main site, Decentralized.news, for the best cryptocurrency exchange reviews, DeFi platforms, NFT marketplaces, and a whole lot more. But let's get it started with what we have on the agenda today. So with DeFi, capital markets have obviously traditionally been vast, interconnected webs of money flows and changing of hands across stocks, real estate, commodities, and a whole lot of other assets. DeFi, powered by blockchain, is actually entering into the scene and disrupting the status quo a little bit. Unlike traditional finance that relies on intermediaries such as banks and brokers, DeFi actually operates on a peer-to-peer model without any central authority. So this new financial paradigm is allowing individuals to be able to lend, to borrow, to trade, and also invest directly with each other, which democratizes financial systems in a way that's never happened before, which is completely revolutionary. So when it comes to then tokenization, we see that cryptocurrencies and tokenization are the driving forces behind things like DeFi. Cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ethereum are digital and virtual currencies that are secured using cryptographic techniques, and they are decentralized and also provide a novel way of owning and transferring value. So tokenization, however, actually takes the concept a little bit further in a process where real world assets, whether it's a property or it's a piece of art, even a share in a company, can be converted into digital tokens on a blockchain. You've heard Larry Fink, the biggest asset manager for BlackRock in the world, talking about tokenization is the future. If you want to know more about that, make sure you check out the link to my book, Tokenized Trillions, where I talk about the tokenization of equities and real estate on a massive scale and why that is going to become the next revolution. So investment and previously inaccessible illiquid markets are now being made available to all of us, and it's a seismic shift that has the potential to actually democratize investing at an unprecedented scale. But on top of that, now we're seeing other technologies emerge, such as AI, which is playing a role. While blockchain and cryptocurrencies are disrupting finance, AI is actually propelling this revolution at warp speed, okay, with its ability to analyze vast data sets and predict patterns. AI can significantly enhance the security, efficiency, and user experience of DeFi platforms. It also aids in risk assessment, fraud detection, and even regulatory compliance, ensuring that these rapidly evolving markets remain reliable and trustworthy, okay? So AI's role doesn't actually stop at just enhancing existing DeFi platforms. It also extends to actually driving innovation in regulatory technology solutions. With the ability to actually quickly adapt to new data and changing regulations, AI can help ensure that the DeFi space actually remains compliant and aligned with the necessary legal and regulatory standards. In essence, AI is accelerating the DeFi revolution while simultaneously enhancing safety and also reliability. So when we think about the overall kind of evolution of capital markets, we see this fusion of tokenization, DeFi, AI, just pretty much paving the way for a significant transformation of capital markets. DeFi could potentially disrupt banking models, financial inclusion being brought to the masses, billions of unbanked people. Tokenization also sort of democratizing investing, making all asset classes accessible to a broader spectrum of investors. And as AI also just further integrates with these other technologies like blockchain and DeFi, we can actually witness an exponential increase in the speed, in the efficiency and inclusivity of these capital markets. So we're standing on pretty much the precipice of a new era where finance is not just for a few, but for pretty much everybody. So in the face of this rapid revolution, it is crucial that we keep on educating ourselves, understanding the potential risks and aligning our financial decisions with these transformative changes, so we just don't become those people who are like literally complaining about how AI is going to come and destroy all of us, etc. Because at the end of the day, you can never stop technology from advancing. This is something that's always happened throughout history. You either adapt or die, okay? You can actually read that article that I wrote like 5-6 years ago in the Huffington Post, talking about, you know, it's either you adapt or you die. So this is kind of where we stand right now, where we are in the face of such a rapid evolution that is, you know, kind of demanding that we also grow and start to learn new things. And the future of capital markets is going to be decentralized, digitized, and also driven by AI. So it's a future that we cannot actually, in fact, afford to ignore. This is why you guys should head on over to our main site, decentralized.news. You'll find each and everything that you need to know about blockchain, AI, and how these technologies are changing the world in very specific ways, touching on very specific use cases, so you guys can really get an overview of what's going on in this space. Also, check out my book, DeFi Millionaire. It's a free book. It's a free download. You can go to defi-millionaire.com, download it there, and all you need to know about decentralized finance if you're somebody who wants to be on the path to achieving your own financial freedom. Also, make sure you join our Telegram and our Discord server, like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, guys. I will be seeing you in the next video. Also, do suggest other content types that you would like to watch on this channel. I'll be happy to do that. But also, guys, if you are somebody who's just interested in knowing how distributed ledgers or blockchains are actually changing specific industries, right? It could be retail, insurance, financial markets, it could be healthcare, the government sector, all of these things, you can find it in my book, Blockchain Applied. Also, the link is in the description. If you want to be an investor or trader, make sure you're using the right platforms. Go to the links in the description to some of my favorite exchanges, which are decentralized for the most part, because they do give you that opportunity to actually be in control of your own money instead of relying on these third parties like FTX, which ended up rug pulling people, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. So make sure you're using the right platforms. All the links to that are in the description. Till next time, guys, I'll see you. Peace and love, y'all.